Hey, Mike Warren here, and I wanted to talk about when sellers want to strip out the assets in the business as part of the closing, specifically when they want to take cash out of the business. And when a seller wants to take cash out of the business, that means the business has less money to operate, to make payroll, to make other expenses, to buy product, whatever it is. So we always want to have an amount of cash left in the business. But sellers oftentimes think, well, that's their money because they earned it. So it's a little bit of a negotiation and letting them know that, hey, we need a certain amount of cash. And from my perspective, I'd have no less than 4 months cash in the business. But typically, whatever cash is in the bank account, if it's more than 4 months, I want all of that cash to stay in the business. The challenge is that the seller says, well, that's my money. I'm going to take it out plus whatever you pay me for the business. So what you have to be careful of is when you have a seller that's essentially stripping out that asset, taking all that cash out of the business, you want that to be included as part of the transaction or part of the sale price. In other words, if there's $200,000 in cash in the business and you're buying the business for $1 million, you want to reduce the purchase price from $1 million to $800,000 to subtract out that $200,000 in cash he's taking out. You don't want to pay him $1 million and let him take all the cash out, and then you have to take cash out of your pocket just to keep the business running. So there's some tax benefits to the seller when they take that cash out. If they do that, if they take it as part of a transaction, as opposed to they take it outside of closing, they just take the cash. So if they take it as part of a transaction, typically there are capital gain benefits. And this applies in the US, applies in Canada, Australia, and several other countries as well. You just got to check the guidelines in those countries. So there are some tax benefits to the seller because they pay less taxes on it when they take it as part of the transaction. So just to summarize it, in all cases, you want to leave as much cash in the business when you buy as possible, because that gives you money to run the business on a day-to-day basis. If the seller insists on taking it out, okay, that's fine. Reduce the purchase price by that same amount at a minimum, if not more. So good luck with your hunting on your deals, and reach out to us if you want some help on closing those deals or even funding those deals.